Hi, this is Brad with Copper Creek Cuts, a lawn care company in Northeast Florida, and today we've got another pressure washing project. So you've already seen a video featuring the NXG 2200. This is an electric 2200 PSI pressure washer, 1.76 gallons per minute. I'm trying to think of the other relevant stats. It's probably the most important. And I gotta say, in that video, hands down, the most common comment was, get a surface cleaner. And yeah, I know, surface cleaners are the way to go, but I was sent this unit for testing. This is another project I'm using to test it out. That video was the first time I tested it, so I didn't really want to go put an accessory on. I wanted to see how the machine performed on its own. Now, having done that, now we can put a surface cleaner on it. So this is actually the Greenworks 11-inch surface cleaner. This is one of the cheapest 1/4-inch adapter electric pressure washer adaptable, if I'm saying that right. So there's a lot of small 10 and 11-inch surface cleaners that are designed for use with electric pressure washers. A lot of them have like a proprietary plastic connection that snaps in. So obviously what I need is one with this 1/4-inch connector, which this one has. And I want to say right under 30 bucks, so very, very inexpensive. 11 inches is not very large compared to some of the 15-inch for gas models, but I think the point is more about the wear and tear it saves on your body. So I think it will be quicker overall, but I think more importantly, it's less work on your body. You can stand up a little more erect because you're not trying to focus on your back and forth patterns. At least that's my hypothesis. We're gonna find out. So this is really the first time I'm putting this to the test. It's a relatively simple thing, so I don't think there's too many things that can go wrong with it, but we'll go ahead and show you the patio that we're working with. There's a lot of plants, a lot of stuff to move. We'll probably have to do the corners by hand. I don't know if this will fit in or not, so we'll see about that. But anyways, that's the story on today's video, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. So we're all done. As far as the Greenworks surface cleaner, I'm very happy with it. I can't speak to the longevity of it since I just bought it and this is the first job I've used it on. Here's my judgment on it. For surface dirt or for just dirt that maybe in the last year or two has accumulated, does great. You will notice that there are some, I don't know if it's mold or fungus from where things have been sitting a long time. Doesn't cut through that, and neither does this pressure washer. And then there are some heavy spots of dirt that have been there for a while. This doesn't cut through it, this does, but you have to take 5 minutes for each spot. That's an exaggeration, maybe like 20 or 30 seconds for a spot, but there's probably 1,000 spots, so you're not gonna do that. So that's just a limitation of this right here. And then by extension, the Greenworks. So there are gonna be some limitations with this setup. but I don't necessarily think that's the surface cleaner's fault. As far as streaking, I think there will be some streaking, but I'm not ready to blame this. I'd rather blame myself, since this is the first time I've ever used a surface cleaner. I think there might be some technique that I haven't yet developed. But for $30, definitely get it. If you've got something like this, I think it'd also really be good on like a sealed wooden deck. That would be a really good use for it. The other thing too, I'm not sure if this is all surface cleaners, but the dirty water kind of goes out everywhere. So if you're using a nozzle, you can kind of direct the dirty water, and wherever you're pushing is where the dirty water will go. With this, dirty water kind of just oozed out of all the sides, and I had to keep coming back with the yellow nozzle and kind of pushing all the dirty water away, which was fine because I think I'm still saving time even having to do that. But that's the only other thing that I could think of that might be a negative, aside from those streaks, which again, I want to blame myself because I've never used a surface cleaner before, but maybe it's this tool's fault. It doesn't have a ton of power, which again, you know, it's an 11-inch made for electric pressure washer, so there's some expectation management there that you've got to do. And then what was another thing that I didn't like about it? I think those might have been the biggest things. But overall, I think for $30, this is probably one of the best time-saving and back-saving things that you could get if you're going to be using an electric pressure washer. So hopefully that gave you a quick rundown. If you're interested in this, please leave any questions in the comments below that I didn't cover that you may have. I respond to comments no matter how old a video gets. If you'd like to see another pressure washing video or one that YouTube thinks you might like, there'll be one on either side of the screen that you can click. And please consider subscribing and making sure to click the notification bell so YouTube lets you know when I upload new videos, otherwise they won't. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it.